Scrum looked complicated because people explain it badly. So let me fix that, the whole framework, in about 4 minutes. Forget every diagram you've ever seen. Scrum comes down to one idea. Instead of planning everything up front and hoping it works, you work in short cycles. Each cycle is called a sprint. A sprint is usually 2 weeks, and the principle is always the same. Instead of planning for 3 months and hoping it works, plan for 2 weeks. Execute, check what worked, adjust, and go again. That is Scrum. There are 3 parts. Part 1, the beginning. Before the sprint starts, the team meets for sprint planning. You answer one question. What are we going to get done in the next 2 weeks? Not a whole list, just what the Scrum agrees they can realistically finish. In marketing, finalize the landing page, launch 2 social campaigns, deliver the Q3 report draft. In HR, screen candidates for 3 open roles, schedule second-round interviews, finalize onboarding checklist. Different departments, same structure. Part 2, the middle. Every day during the sprint, the team does a quick check-in called Daily Scrum Meeting, 15 minutes or less. Each person on the team answers 3 questions. What did I do yesterday? What will I do today? Do I see any impediments? That is it. No 45 minutes updates that could have been an email. Part 3, the end. When the sprint finishes, 2 things happen. First, the team shows what they completed in a sprint review meeting, which is show and tell for professionals. You present the real, finished work to stakeholders and get their feedback. Then comes the part most teams skip and every team needs, the sprint retrospective meeting. What went well? What did not? What is the one thing we will change next time? This is how teams get better sprint after sprint instead of repeating the same mistakes for 6 months. Then you start the next sprint. Same rhythm, plan, do, check, adjust. Now here is what makes this click. Think about a project your team recently finished. A campaign launch, hiring push, process rollout, somebody decided what to work on. The team did the work, someone checked progress, at the end someone asked what could have gone better. This is the sprint cycle. You have already done it without the structure and without the regular checkpoints that keep small problems from becoming big ones. Scrum is not a new way of working, it's a disciplined version of what good teams already try to do. The only difference is, now you have the names, the rhythm, and the checkpoints to make it consistent. Now put it to the test. Think of that recent project, map it to what you just learned, 3 daily Scrum questions, a sprint review meeting, a conversation about what to improve, and see how much of it was already there. This is one critical thing you need to know before we go deeper. The single biggest mistake that makes no technical teams gives up on Scrum entirely, that is next.